Good morning. So today sucks. I have the stomach flu or a stomach virus or something like that. I was up all night, every hour, digging a cat hole one way or the other, and I'm exhausted and I feel horrible. Pretty sure it's not Giardia because there was a few people at Kennedy Meadows who took unexpected zeros because they were sick. Except for I don't have that luxury. We have set travel plans and I have to make it that way. So the group's plan is 20 miles. I don't know if I can do 20 miles. So my goal is to do at least 15 because then I can have enough miles to do the next day. I can't take an on trail zero because then I'd have to do 30 miles the next day and I can't do that. So today's gonna suck and require a lot of mental strength. I'm just gonna take it slow and drink a lot of electrolytes and drink a lot of water and take a lot of breaks and try to make it pray. I will pray a lot and hope that I make it because it's like an 8-mile steep, like 2,500 climb up to 10,000 feet and then we stay up there and go climb again. So it's like a hard day and I'm like, I feel miserable. I feel so sick. The fresh air actually helps a little bit, so maybe it'll be like in Julia where I was sick and I got better. And I do think the people who got sick before me, it was like a 24-hour bug, so hopefully it's like a 12-hour bug for me and I'll just be better soon. But yeah, you can't always hike when you're feeling great. Sometimes you have to hike when you're feeling horrible. To give you an idea of how hard this is going to be for me, this was my morning. Put my sleeping bag away, lie down, take a break. Put my sleeping pad away, lie down, take a break. Take my tent stakes out, sit down, take a break. So I have very little energy. I might have a fever, I don't know. I have taken medicine, so hopefully that'll help. I like woke up like shivering, teeth chattering a few times in the middle of the night and it wasn't below freezing and I've slept through much colder temperatures totally fine, so definitely think the temperature regulation isn't working too well. I realize this isn't the smartest for me to be hiking right now. I just don't feel like I have a choice. It's the kind of thing you do and then you tell your parents about it later. What they don't know doesn't hurt them. It's so beautiful. Just can't quite appreciate it because I feel so sick. Well, the good news is I managed to hike 2 miles in an hour. So slow, but I managed to do it. And I've got my breakfast down so far. Gotta celebrate the small victories. I'm not very good at exchanging pleasantries right now. I just passed a hiker and I was like, oh, how's it going? He says, not too bad. How about yourself? And I'm like, pretty bad. Oh boy. I think I'm almost halfway done with the climb. I am managing to do 2 miles an hour consistently, so I'll get somewhere by the end of the day at least. And I've kept everything down. Maybe feeling like a tiny bit better, but definitely not that much better. I'm just glad that I kind of know that it's like a virus or something, because I think I'd be more worried if I thought it was maybe altitude or like Giardia or something and I didn't really know much about it, but like this has been going around and I just had very unfortunate timing as to when I got it, but I just have to keep reminding myself like this too shall pass and literally every day will be easier after this one. Like after this we're going to Oregon. I can do it somehow, but I can do it. Alright, this is the last water source for the climb until another like 6 miles, so I'm going to take a break here and filter 1 more liter of water. I'm not necessarily feeling a ton better, but I am feeling a lot less worried because I've been able to keep all solids and liquids down this morning. If I wasn't, I think this would be way more concerning and I would have to consider other options, but I think I can keep hiking as long as I'm still like able to eat and drink and keep it in me. It's definitely a test of mental perseverance, but overall I'm doing okay. I've done 5 miles now. My friends haven't even caught up to me yet, even though I'm only doing 2 miles per hour. But I think they probably just gave me like a really big buffer because they knew that I wasn't feeling well, and they said they would meet me at the top of the climb. So I figure they don't want to pass me too early because I have to wait up there too long. But I only think I have like maybe 3.5 more miles to the top now. Can never get my camera out in time, but there's a bunch of marmots running around now. Yeah, there's a marmot right there. Family of 3, very fat. Alright, 10,000 feet and are officially hitting snow, but the trail is still clear. Supposedly it's clear the whole time. We'll just walk next to the snow. Gasp! They lied. There is snow on the trail. How shall we survive? There's definitely a decent amount of snow up here, but it's not dangerous and it's pretty flat, and there's a well-worn track. Playing a bit of Russian roulette here. Am I gonna collapse it or is someone else gonna collapse it? Alright, I made it to the top of the climb, just waiting for my friends so that they know that I made it up here so they don't wonder if I'm behind them somehow. This was 8 miles up, then it's gonna be 7 miles down, and then 3 miles straight up, and then kind of flat from there. So the hardest part is over. Mostly feeling just really exhausted now because I didn't sleep very well. Still feeling a little queasy, but nothing like this, like when I was sleeping during the nighttime. It was way worse, so I'm feeling a little better. Doing okay overall. Wow, this is gorgeous. And it's 12:12 and I have hiked a little over 10 miles, maybe almost 11 miles, and I'm looking for a good spot for lunch. Everyone was so spread out that by the time I had waited for everyone to see me, it had been like 40 minutes, and now I'm like 40 minutes behind the first people. So I don't even know if I can catch up to other people eating lunch at this point. I don't know if that was worth it. I just got so concerned that people would like wait for me when I was actually ahead of them that I waited for a very long time, and I could have been making miles during that time, but I guess it's worth it. But I'm looking for a spot for lunch now. Since I've already done 10 miles, I think I can probably make the 20 miles that we had planned for. Keep feeling better and better. I'm still super exhausted, still a tiny bit queasy, but like every half an hour, every hour, it gets a little bit better, so it's much better now. Check out this view. Alright, I had a good lunch break. I managed to catch up with my friends, so that was nice. Feeling a little queasy after lunch, so hopefully my body will keep it down as well. But I was hungry, so that's a good part. I'm honestly just, the main thing right now is I'm just so tired, like so tired. I would have loved to take a nap, but because I'm hiking slow, I feel too much pressure to make miles. I decided I'm going to try to push for the 20 miles after all. I think I'm capable of it, and that way I'm not camping alone, and it sets up tomorrow a lot nicer. That means no nap, but hopefully early bedtime. I really want an early bedtime. It got really hot all of a sudden in the span of like a half an hour. I guess because we dropped elevation. so I feel way worse again. Either the same as this morning or even slightly worse. Still slightly better than during the night, but I think what happened is I developed a fever because I started getting chills even though it's really hot outside. So I just rested in the shade for a little bit. I have 5.5 miles to camp if I want to do the 20. And I'm just going to listen to my body and camp early if I have to. The next 4 miles are climbing like 2,000 feet, so I'm really dreading it. But once I get past that, it'll be better. But I'm just gonna take it really slow and take a break like every mile in the shade or something. But right now it's not fun. I'm glad it wasn't like this all day because I don't know if I could have made it this far if it was this bad all day, but at least it's only 5.5. Really cool. I think I used to know the name, but not anymore. Anyways, they're cool. But the climb sucks. 1 mile in, 4 to go. My only saving grace right now is that my body actually doesn't hurt at all. Like Achilles, fine, knee, fine, arches, fine. I don't know if they're actually fine or if just like my body is so busy fighting me being sick that I can't feel those pains or what, but at least my feet don't hurt. And maybe it probably helps that I'm going so incredibly slow. Every time I see a campsite, I'm like, ooh, maybe I should just step here. So that's a exercise in self-control and perseverance to be like, no, I'm gonna go to the campsite that everyone else is going to, and I'm gonna push through, and I can do it. But every time I see a campsite, I'm like, oh, my day could be over. I'm feeling a tiny bit better though. I think I definitely was getting a fever, and then I took more meds, and then they went down, which isn't like ideal. I still shouldn't be hiking, but at least I don't have a fever anymore, I don't think. I was supposed to sing the chorus to I Love You California once we saw snow-capped Golden Sierras. I just don't have it in me. I feel too sick. Maybe tomorrow. My friends are so great. They're starting to pass me now since Ali left first from our break spot. They're being so encouraging, and like as they pass me, they're like, "Nimbus, you're crushing it!" And like, I know I'm actually not crushing it because I'm going very slow. It's really hard. But you know what? I just really need those words of encouragement right now. So I feel like a lot better just hearing them. I swear the only thing getting me up this hill is supposedly there's service at the top of it. So I'm going there. I have 1 more mile to the top, 2.5 miles to camp. Wow, what a view. Oh my gosh, I made it to the top. Oh my gosh, I made it to the top. Now just a little less than 1.5 miles to camp downhill. The hard part is over. I can't wait to get into my tent. We finally made it. I am so relieved, and I'm going to bed super early.